Back in 1893, a company in Germany called Löwe produced what is considered to be the first reasonably effective semi-automatic pistol, referred to often as the borchardt, which is the name of the person credited with its design. It is a very 1893 pistol. It's got a bunch of little screws in it. It's got metal shims. It's an awkward looking design and is also not very good ergonomic design. It has a very straight down handle, which is actually a bit awkward to grip and fire. But the one part that is kind of interesting about it is the trigger. And what they did for the trigger is they took a piece of metal and they machined a circular groove into it. In 1893, that is a fairly expensive operation to perform. They took the trigger and they gave it a curved section, and that curved section fit into the groove. So the trigger was not hinged. It would slide in a circular motion when the trigger was pulled. This can be done today, but instead of using a piece of metal that is machined, a piece of molded plastic could be used, and the trigger could be made out of a completely circular loop with an insert to form the actual trigger surface. That entire circular loop would fit into the plastic groove. The plastic will be self-lubricating, so the trigger should slide back and forth nicely. On the entire circular trigger loop, it is necessary to have some kind of an extension to actually operate the mechanism of the gun. It is also necessary to have a spring which will return the trigger to its détente position after firing. The design can be incorporated into any type of gun, pistol, rifle. It does require some reworking the mechanisms of guns, but it could be placed in any type of gun. Whether or not it's good or not is a question of the ergonomics and somewhat the choice of the shooter. But I don't think it's ever been done since the borchardt pistol.